What's going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. Now we have a good amount of things to do on this Prelude, so honestly I don't even know where to start, so I'm just gonna dive into it. Taking a look at it, I want the front end to line up. That's like the first thing that sticks out to me. The hood is a little bit farther that way than it should be. The headlights don't line up. If anybody has these nostrils, either the 92 1 bar or the 95-ish 2 bar, please let me know. Can't fucking find them anywhere. Want them, need them. Or fogs. If you have OEM fogs, let me know. Those are hard to find. I doubt anyone has those, but if you're from Europe, you might. I'll pay shipping or something, I don't know. I want to get the hood to line up better. I want to get the headlights to line up better. So I want to get the radiator support for the most part straightened out. I don't have, you know, the skill to make it perfect, but I want it to line up at least. As you could tell, there's some hammer action going on here, which is sad to see, but that's okay. Also, made in Japan, look at that, boom. But I want to get both fans on here because I don't know why only that fan is on here. That makes no freaking sense to me. Okay, let's start with this freaking Honda stuff, all right, guys? So, got the front end off. Well, front end as far as that's concerned. So, judging from the damage here, this here is split. This is flattened. Obviously someone was banging it down, so I'm going to try to bang it back up and flatten, you know, recorrect that edge. This here, there's no frame damage, so that's good. I'm assuming the impact is on this side because the radiator support's pushed in on this side and this side's flat. So that is most likely why it's not, yeah, okay, good. So the frame isn't pushed in, just the radiator support's pushed in a little bit. So I'm gonna try to bang that back out and see what I can do about getting this headlight to line up. You can tell someone has been wrenching on this pretty fucking hard. So I was just gonna, you know, start doing that, basically just bending the support, trying to get the lights to fit, but I figured it'd be better off if I took the whole bumper support off and try to do it the right way. Well, the right way meaning now I know exactly what happened and I can correct it accordingly, because the radiator support in the middle is mint. This is all fine. It's only fucked up here, and obviously there they tried to do something, but I'm surprised for a front impact this isn't all pushed in. It almost looks like they cut it and just put the middle part in, but I know that's not the case because I'd see welds. Alright, well, I'm going to brainstorm and see what I can do about pulling this out, and I'll let you guys know. Alright, so what I did, this was bent in, so I pushed that back out, flattened out as much as I could, flattened that out as much as I could, bent this back down so the lip is there again, and the headlights are on right now. See, doesn't that look like a kooky? That looks like a kooky with no bumper. Plus this shit's fresh right here. Hype, it came with a dope radiator. I don't know if I'm going to have to use a Civic half radiator when I turbo it or not, but I'd like to keep the bigger one, obviously, because more cooling. That, and this is actually a good brand. I don't want to like get like a fucking eBay one. I'd like to retain the cool stuff. So I'm going to mock the bumper up right now and see if I did good or I need to do more adjusting. That's much better. Obviously the bumper ain't bolted up right now, but as you can see now the headlight isn't all going to be all freaking sunk in, which is awesome. Before it was like the bumper was like over here, like the bumper was in front of it. But once I actually get this bumper like secured, headlight will match up mint. On this side, same thing. This side I didn't really change much. I just kind of, yeah. So that side, Same thing, lines up pretty good. This bolt actually has to go back a little bit because it hangs a little bit too far this way, but that's no problem. You just loosen this and push it back a little bit. So the front end, I would say, lines up pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and throw everything back together. Well, I don't know if I want to say that because I want to take the headlights out. So these here are the fans that I had in my Z. They were adequate in cooling down my Z, so I assume they'll be alright cooling down a Prelude. So I don't think this little H gets as hot as a big bitch of a VQ, but I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. I kind of mounted these funny. Did this a way back, like at the original Haggard shop. So it's literally all just zip ties. So I just gotta cut those and put some zip ties through the radiator and get these fans mounted. That's pretty much it. All right, so here's what it looks like now. New fans, way more clearance. I feel like the turbo is probably gonna come out to like right about there. I might even have to remove that front motor mount. I'd rather not, because then I have to get Hasports, or I don't even think Hasport makes Prelude H mounts. I know they make Prelude K mounts, but as I've said, I'm not the biggest advocate for K series. I've always been H boy, so an H boy, H fanboy I will remain. Will not be putting a K in this damn thing. I think Turbo H is the coolest. Fight me if you disagree. So yeah, so I got all this, you know, fans are all good, and these are the wires that go from, this is obviously temporary because I want to get a clip for it. I'm going to go to the junkyard and grab a clip so I can actually disconnect this. But that is the wires for the low setting on the fan, which means only this fan would turn on, and I'm not going to worry about the high setting because that's just going to, these two will cool it down. It's basically just going to, like, low settings are going to kick on, both fans are going to turn on, it's going to cool down fast, and then it's going to, you know, yeah, I don't know. Should be fine. We should be good. Slim fans, all right? And there's two of them on there now. There was only one before, and it still wasn't overheating, so now it really shouldn't overheat. Now, quick lesson. You don't have to take it, but I've said multiple times on video, correct me if I'm wrong, I said I don't like to clear coat headlights. And everyone says, no, 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 you clear coat them, they last longer, blah, blah, UV protect and this and that. Well, even when you do it right, this happens. So see how this looks really crispy, and then it goes to that. That's all spray paint. See this? Like I'm literally just scratching it off. So I mean, you can do it, like, but I don't. I wouldn't. I would rather buff them every like 2 months, like a quick buff, than have it, you know, keep coming back. And you can use products, like you can use like a ceramic coat on them and they'll last a lot longer, but this is why I don't spray paint headlights. So what I'm gonna do now is get the bumper back on, get the bumper mounted correctly, and hopefully after that we'll have a much nicer looking front end as far as a primered car will go. But you guys, trust me, when you see the paint color, you're not gonna freaking expect it. Someone who was like, yo, in before red, like, that dude was so right, but at the same time, nah, because I'm not, I have the red car already, and I've had a red Prelude. I'm trying to switch it up, and I'm trying to do something that most people can't do nor afford because this shit pricey. So, yeah, and I'm gonna get started on friggin' this McBullshit soon too. I'm just happy. If you're like me and you've ever bought a Honda, or you know your Hondas, I mean, maybe it's not even a Honda thing, but like every time any of my friends would buy a Honda, we're always over here like checking for Bondo. There we go. Much better. Nice and lined up. We're met. Front end looks way, way, way better. And oh yeah, I made the hood open better also. And we got the slim fans and everything's back together. We're met. Yims?
Hello.
Get the goodness, Yims. So yeah, I think I was gonna do something else, but the video's getting kind of long. I'm gonna not film the rest of it. I'll probably do the rest of it and then, I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna hang out with James, I don't know. But yeah, so front end's lined up, fans are on, they're wired. All my mechanical shit is kind of taken care of now that it doesn't overheat and everything from the last video. And we can start on doing a little bit of aesthetic type jammies. Also, if anyone has a 5-lug swap, let me know. Yeah, or I'm just gonna go to the junkyard and buy for a bunch of all the spindles from like an Accord or something. Cause 4-lug is fucking whack.
Whack as fuck.
Dead ass.
Like
Plus there's these dope Koenig wheels that I had my eye on. Yeah, and I'm gonna need them. So, yeah, I need something to put those sticky 17s on, and then I probably need another 2 sticky 17s. Because if I haven't said already, I'm doing like a street drag track daily build. It's a lot to buy. Look at this dude, Hondas and Coronas.
I spilled.
Hondas and Coronas.
I got excited.
Nobody said nothing about raising the stakes. Primer Hondas and Coronas, dude. Oh fuck! I'm getting deported now. Thank you, Trump. But yeah, so that's what we're doing. Doing a lot. But I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you freaking haven't, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow with probably another Honda video because I like working on this. It's a nice break from fucking this frustrating thing. So I'm gonna work on the one that I like.